Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's almost playoff time, and the Pittsburgh Steelers head to Jacksonville this week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Jaguars are really hungry for a win and really hungry to get back in the playoff race at 3-6, but the Pittsburgh Steelers want revenge from last year when they lost 2 home games to Jacksonville, one in regular season where Ben had 7 turnovers, I believe, 6 interceptions and a fumble, and the Pittsburgh Steelers also lost in the AFC divisional game. Now, that can change here on Sunday as we can get revenge against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but this time it's not going to be in Pittsburgh, it would be in Jacksonville. Let's see if we can do it, and I'll give you 3 keys on how the Steelers can do it this coming Sunday, tomorrow. Stay tuned. My first key for Pittsburgh getting a W in Jacksonville is we got to stop and contain TJ Yeldon. This year he hasn't had a breakout year by any stretch of the matter. He has only about half the yards that Connor has at 346 yards and just 1 rushing touchdown this season. But if the Steelers can contain him, which I think they can, the Steelers defense has been getting better and better every single week, especially the last 3 weeks. I think that the Steelers can win this football game if we can contain him and limit him to under 75 yards rushing. I think it's definitely possible Steelers will walk out with the victory. That's my key number 1. My second key for the Steelers walking out of Jacksonville with the W is we got to contain Blake Bortles. And I know last time the Pittsburgh Steelers met, we did not do that in any way, shape, or form in the playoffs. But I think after we contained Cam Newton last week, the Steelers are more than capable of containing him and limiting him to under 300 passing yards today, or tomorrow, I should say. On the year, Blake Bortles has only 12 touchdowns, and he has a staggering 8 interceptions to go along with it. So it's not a very good ratio to touchdowns to interceptions, but I think the Steelers can definitely contain him. Ben, on the other hand, has 21 passing touchdowns and 8 interceptions. So Ben has had a much better year, and I really think if the Steelers can contain him to under 300 yards and under 20 rushing yards, the Steelers will walk out of here with a W. This is my final key for Pittsburgh Steelers walking out of Jacksonville with a debut, and this is by far the most important. I saved the best for last, as the Steelers had 7. Ben Roethlisberger alone had 7 turnovers last time the Pittsburgh Steelers got together in regular season. If we can limit that, and if Ben has no turnovers, and if the Pittsburgh Steelers as a whole have no turnovers, the Steelers will most definitely walk out of here with a W. Let's go over my 3 keys one more time. TJ Yeldon, under 75 rushing yards and no touchdowns, we walk out of here with a W. Second key is we got to contain Blake Bortles under 300 yards and hopefully get a few turnovers off of him. And then for our offense, we cannot get any turnovers. If we do this, I believe Steelers will walk out here with a 30-24 win in Jacksonville. I believe our defense will step up. And if we do that, 30-27 Pittsburgh Steelers, I am taking them right now, right here in Jacksonville. That would improve the Steelers' record to 7-2-1, and that would basically eliminate Jacksonville from the playoff race, and this would be a sweet revenge win after 2 brutal losses last year, at home nonetheless, in Pittsburgh. Let's see if we can get it done. I'll see you all after the game, hopefully with a W. Until then, go Steelers.